My tarot card for the day is Seven of Cups with the Happy Squirrel as my shadow card. And I was feeling pretty good about this. Feeling like secure enough to really be just me. Even on my birthday, it could be low key. And I was confident enough that that was going to feel like a celebration of myself. Um, that I'm secure enough that just doing what came to me to want to do in that moment was going to be enough. And it proved out great. And these photos were fantastic to go along with it. And so, also my birthday picture. I'm 50, Free Palestine, land back. So on our travels, I got a smoothie and everyone else got a boba tea at this boba tea place, and it has candy and ice cream and tea and smoothie and a fish tank with a really nicely growing pothos in it and some really big fish for that tank. Um, and we got our burgers over here at Law and Order, which has $5 cheeseburgers on Tuesday. And for my milk allergic kid, they gave us the cheeseburger with no cheese, which was fantastic. And we ate it on the steps by the river, which is a place I have come to really enjoy sitting and spending some time. I had hot peppers on my burger. It's juicy, sloppy, and good. I had candy instead of a birthday cake, freeze-dried candy, and my kid and I and cousin really enjoyed it. And then there was this barber shop with spider plants, and it was a really cool barber shop. And the guy does art, and they gave me some spider plant babies to take home. Asked how many I'd like. I said two or three. They gave me five, and I brought them back and I put them in my fish tank. And that was feeling pretty sweet. Um, we stopped and waited for my birthday buddy to get off before going to the garden, the rose garden. And while we were doing that, Auntie, and who's also his great auntie, gave me a bud. And then we went and saw the roses budding. They're mostly just buds at this place, another week or two, and we will finally have some blooms. But there were a couple blooms, just a few, and some most amazing flower buds. I took a picture of the most amazing flower bud of them all. Um, we'll get to it right now, some videos of it, but they're budding. That's where we're at in June in this climate, is having the buds start to come. And there's this fountain with this really cool metal rosebud. So look, couple blooms. Couple blooms. Yep. These tend to be the ones to bloom first. The, fours and the doubles. That is the coolest bud I have seen. I cannot wait to see that fully bloom. I can't wait. I will be checking back in on the garden to see it. At the end of the day, me and my dog, Mushty, had our end of day walk. And she sniffs her way, looking for that perfect place to do her business. She sniffs and sniffs, and I think, oh, maybe it'll be here, but we gotta keep going. She loves people, cats, chihuahuas, some other small dogs, some not. We did have a nice, friendly interaction with a small poodle the other day, but a Scotty dog we came across, it did not go so well. There's red boots. If you've read the Practical Magic series and the red boots, I was like, ugh, I just, I'm adopting that red boots, the power of it. And it's all about intention. It's all about intention. And if you believe that red boots will make you feel powerful and witchy, they will, and they'll feel fantastic, and you'll not want to take them off. And when you need more, you're going to be like, I need some in red. Red. Um, and our evening walk happened a lot later in the evening today, but it was lovely. The temperature was glorious. Like, I do not like to be cold. I despise the cold. I really do. It was 22 degrees today, which is really hot for the beginning of June. It's crazy. And I started the day out in, you know, a sweater, but I ended the day in a t-shirt. We spent time in the playground park after the rose garden. But my birthday buddy, he likes the rose garden too, because Gemini's roses, like, the rose is the flower for June. So it's our birthday rose. Because we need something really dramatic and beautiful and showy in our lives. I love this bush. Love it. It's beautiful. I enjoy walking by it on my walks. There's some nice gardens on my walk. And, there was birds up here I thought maybe we were going to get to see, but as soon as I tried to video it, no birds. No go. So we have the moon out. It's evening at this point on the walk, and I'm feeling good about myself as I'm out walking my little chihuahua. I'm like, this was a good birthday. There is no big expectations, and so everything was beyond expectation. More gorgeous flowers and bees, some buzzing bees on the flowers that I did my best to photograph. Probably should have just gone with video. But they were all happy and joyful, and that made me feel like my day. So this is the dance of the mystery snail, Chewy or Chewbacca, and my cryptocorin, which now has all brand new green, fresh leaves, growing. But this was a time of evening where it was just right, if the TV was off, to get good video in the bachelor pad tank. And Chewy was doing his snail dance, his mystery snail dance for me right up front. And I was like, oh, I'm going to enjoy this. And, enjoying it while videotaping it means that I get to see it more up close. Like, I get to see finer detail than my eyes would see on their own. And so that is awesome. The videotaping my snail and my fishies sometimes means I get a much better view of them than I otherwise would. The guppies and their tails going. Everybody's sort of, this is usually quite a boisterous tank, but they do settle down at times, and have down periods where everyone's just sort of chilling in place for a bit. And they can do that together, as we're seeing there on the side while Chewy does Chewy's dance. And I do have a male platyfish in this tank. That's why I call it the bachelor tank. They're very closely related. He does hang out with them somewhat. I will put him in with my other platies. But I'm really thinking of just putting him in temporarily to impregnate them when they're a bit older, because 3 of my 4 female platies, I'm not sure if they were really sexually mature when I got them, because, or if the admiral was, because he wasn't chasing them. Um, uh, and they were all smaller than Padme, and I was noticing today that they were filling out, getting a bit bigger. Um, so, yeah, I might just allow them to breed cautiously and then put him back in with the boys. Maybe get another boy platy to see how it goes. And if not, I'll just throw them all in together. Um, I want to reduce the amount of inbreeding that will happen in a closed ecosystem, because it feels unhealthy to me. um, Chewie's just so lovely, graceful, surprisingly fast. Um, you know, they come in some pretty great colors, and this is your typical basic gold mystery snail, but I quite like the shades of gold, and then his like fleshy body. You do not get to appreciate it on the screen, but it's got like patterns in it. It's quite pretty and interesting. And the patterns are pinkish in color. He's quite beautiful and graceful, I think. And I think I want another mystery snail. I found something in my other tank. Last week, was it? I don't know. Scooped it up. Scooped it out and dumped it to look at it and was like, oh, it's a snail. And it went in this little tank. And I haven't really gotten a good look at him, but I did notice him while I was watching Chewie and thinking about trying to get another camera angle on Chewie. And so I was like, oh, no, I gotta get some video of him. But he moved so fast from where he was, I then had to re-find him. And here he is. He was on the front of the statue thing. He moved around to the back of it and then onto the ground. And I was like, that's the worst place for me to try and get a good look at you. I'm pretty sure it is simply a pest snail. And pest snails being called pest snails initially had me quite concerned about the idea of having them. Chewie didn't want to stay out of the video action. But I have new respect for snails. They clean up, they keep your tanks in a good place and in good repair, and I regret taking Chewie out of my other tank. But I think the problem I had after I took Chewie out really had more to do with the cories that I put in. But those issues are sorting out and clearing up. And the tanks and the fishes are bringing me interest and stuff to learn, and something to watch and other than TVs. And I am keeping up on what's going on in the world, but not through social media, through different news sources I can get off YouTube and the internet. Places that make it easy to double check sources without getting lost down either a rabbit hole or getting lost down scrolling and trying to create a habit of being in touch with the world, double checking on any information that I can't self verify. Making that a habit now as AI grows to proportions we won't know, we won't understand. All right, so I try so hard to be like, where is the snail going to come out on the other side? Chewy's made it to the other side of the tank, and like, I don't know, it's waiting for the snail to come out the other side. And it's so tiny, it's just like in that spot just to be out of that line of sight. But we are going to, oh, there's a tail end of it still. I'm like, where are you? Come out. Well, let me see you. But we are going to see it pretty soon, and it will immediately start going up the glass. This tank's doing quite well, and I will replace these plastic plants with fake ones, or with real ones. The cryptocoryne's growing fresh. You know, the plant up on the little hill's doing well. The roots the fish love to swim through. The hornwort, it just floats and gathers really nicely in this tank, and it does really well, whereas in the platy tank, it wraps around the root of my frog bed. So, you know, that's not something that's working out for me to, because I want that to get nice and thick and lush and create this like top layer of the other aquarium, right? So it doesn't do so well in that tank, but it does really great in this tank where the frog bed and the duckweed just haven't really succeeded at all in any way. There it is. There's that snail. It's incredible to me. Something that we grew up learning is like a thing that moves really slowly is like not slow at all. Not slow at all. It's like, holy cow, where did it go? And that is a little snail that we have going on in the tank. In the big tank, the fry, you don't have to squint to see them anymore. You can just watch and, oh, there's fry. Oh, look, there's fry swimming around. There's fry. And they're visible, and I can't believe it. They were born on the 21st. It was like 2 weeks ago, and now here they are, pretty visible. They do swim up higher. Except this one, is it this one? One of them always seems low to the ground. Maybe it's not that one. And also quite light in color. And I'm not certain. But all the others, like all levels of the tank, you know, swimming around, coming out when food comes into the tank. Now, when I put food in the tank, I sink some, and then the rest goes on top. So they get the sinking stuff in the water column, as it's coming down towards the bottom, but they're not waiting and just shopping around finding what's left over afterwards. This is it. See? It's much lighter in color than the others, and it almost feels like it's crawling along the ground versus swimming. Um, but yeah, some are definitely darker than others, so I might have reds to oranges. Um, some look like they're going to have nice full wags, others partial. One of them looks like it might have twin bars, and I'm been going through genetics trying to figure out if that's possible that one of them is a twin bar. It will be cool if so. This was a great day. It was wonderful. I wanted spider plants and I got them for free, which made them feel like a gift from the universe. I, got some small things as gifts sent my way, and I appreciate gifts so much in this life. Thank you, everyone.